Hey, my squad. Hey, Blitz. What's up, girl? Have you even gotten any sleep since the other night? I'm running on a couple hours, so let me make sure the notification went out and the sound's working. I almost pushed this live off for another hour or so just so I could get a little more sleep. Notifications going out. And my sound working. Oh. So. Craftathon. My kids are doing them. Now I'm the one having technical camera. Oh, not this morning, this afternoon. Now I'm the one that's having the technical difficulties. Everybody else was having them the past couple days. But yeah, the Craftathon. Wow. I really enjoyed that. And so today I'm doing two different things. I'm going to be making a couple of my polymer clay pins I make. My niece asked me to make her two. I made her one for her in her college colors. And she wants me to make two for friends of hers. And then, hey chef. Then I'm going to be making a cane using the pixel art technique. But first I'm going to start by making the little dolphins for this. How are you, Chef? Mom, your granddaughter's here. The oldest. I had to specify because I have two nieces, two nephews. So, but yeah, yeah, I'm shocked I'm even functioning, because between the live that started, the first live that started on Friday, until right before the one began at 8 a.m. on Sunday. At that point, I had only had 10 minutes sleep. So when the last live ended right before the one at 8 a.m. on Sunday, I was able to gain an extra 5 hours sleep. And let's see. Since then, I added an extra 3 hours. So I've had about 8 hours and 10 minutes sleep since I did get some sleep the other day. Yeah, oh my gosh, I enjoyed it so much, and I picked up so many, different things that people were saying that I can use in my way I craft, because I mostly do polymer clay and resin. I do paint on wood. I do mixed media with craft and resin, polymer clay, resin, and other crafts. I'm also involved with a couple other Facebookers, Christy Friesen, and Katie Askin from Cater's Acres. So I've learned how to do some stuff from them, and I've made a lot of new friends this weekend. Where's At least I've had enough sleep to use this. But yeah, my niece goes to a local community college here where their mascot is the dolphin, so I was enjoying having them. $4:30 Central, that would be 5:30 my time, I believe. Yeah, I don't know why I set all of my lives at 2:30. I don't always stay on schedule. There's sometimes that I just set them at a certain time, and I'll change the time like before I go live or whatever. It all depends on what I have going on. You what, Mom? You know when that pager goes off, that child goes. The only fiddly part is getting these out of the mold. I'm actually I make polymer clay covered ink pens, and today I'm making 2 of them for my niece for 2 of her friends. I made her one, and her friend, I guess, one would just like it, or well, something similar to it. I don't know if it's going to be exactly like hers, but it'd be in the same colors and everything. And then I'll be working on a pixel art cane that I'm want to make. But I figured I need to get my watch, try to get my watch hours. So why not try to go live and get them? That's the hard part right now, is getting those. Okay. Those are done. I have like so much up here on my desk. So basically what I do is I just take a big stick ink pen, and then I just pull the I used to post what was called the redneck word of the day as well, but I'm moving away from that for a while, and just working on my craft videos and stuff. I mean, it's. Let me get up. This is basically the technique of making this look like faux stone. I have a video on my channel about how I did. I mean, I'm not a professional, and I'm not the best at doing, certain things, but I just post videos on how I make things. Other people may find an easier way to make it for themselves. It all depends on So basically what I did is I took little pieces of balls of clay, rolled up, and tossed them in some mica powder. And tossed them in some mica powder until it covered the outside. Then I take and add some liquid clay and outside cats are falling on the mailbox. I just take some liquid clay to bind it together. It's acting fiddly today. Well, I don't care if there's a few holes in this. I'm worried about the engine usage. Side up there a little bit. Now, some people will add liquid clay to the pin when they're rolling it up on the pin barrel, but I tend not to. But the thing is, when you find a technique that works for you, you go with it. It might work for others, you know. It all depends on your skill set and what you're actually doing too. Of course, I don't throw my scraps away. I normally will either use them on to piece places, or I will use them to make a new color. So now I'm just going to roll this between my hands a little bit. Most of my clay it's you know, like I got, this is like silver gray. Of course I got black. I even got glow in the dark. So I love my glow in the dark clay. You know, but I also mix my own colors as well. If there's a color I want and I don't have, I will figure out what colors I do have. I've made mistakes making stuff, and that is how I've gotten a lot of cool colors. So you get cool colors from your mistakes. You get just saying, well, if I mix this color and this color, what color would I get? You know, type thing. But yeah, most of my colors, I use mostly Sculpey 3 and Arteza clay. That's what works for me. Oh, thank you, Mama. Well, I know what this one is for you anyway. But they didn't come the size I thought they were going to come. For you to make baby girl scratchy posts. They were for you to make baby girl scratchy posts. Oh, she's going to like those. Mom has a bougie cat. See, this is why I call this crazy world, because you never know what's going to happen during my lives. I could get the impromptu mail call. And they got mail, kitty mail anyway. And it's something they like. So squeeze up in tuna and salmon. Oh, yeah. Nope. I don't do any of those little ones. Oh, this is dying. Okay. Maya's pins for her friends. So this is why I call it Crazy World, because you never know what's going to happen during my videos or live streams. There may be a cat that jumps through here because I have my front window open and she likes to get in the window and lay. You'll hear the traffic outside my window. Now, right now, I'm not worried about fingerprints or anything on here because I have a way to get those out in a minute. I'm just trying to stretch the clay to fit the pin where I need it. There we go. Where's my roll? I'm going to have to change the blade in this. Now, like I say, I mostly use Arteza and Sculpey 3 because that's what I can get my hands on most of the time real easily. That one. I still have a few more things to do to that, but I'll show you those in a few minutes. Let's roll out this other one. But I mean, you can use any brand of clay. Sculpey, Primo, Fimo, Cernit, Cato, you know, whatever you can afford and whatever you can get your hands on. But like I say, I do like the Arteza clay. Not the way I want. I have my whole box of tools off to the side, clay tools. And that's the thing with your clay tools too. You don't actually, you can use like household items as well. Because I have some old toothbrushes that I use for texturing. I have some like, I don't know what they are. They're like, I guess they're like eyeglass screwdrivers I use for texturing and stuff. You know. So, I mean, clay, everybody's getting into working with common clay is expensive, but the only expensive part is your clay. You know, that's the only part that can be expensive. Yeah, you can buy professional tools, but you can also, like I say, find tools around the house. Yeah, oh, I need to go a little bit longer with this. Okay. Yeah, it is, I've made, the very first one I ever made was this one right here. It's a little chunky and, you know, but I've defined my process since I've started doing it. But this one totally, but for the black spot, this one is the total glow in the dark. So, but, you know, I started out with this pattern like that. And, you know, you start out with whatever pattern. You could just do solid clay and then you could add clay on top. I've done that. I did that with something similar to what I'm going to do here. I did that, but I did this one and did glow in the dark stars. And then I added hot pix crystals into the center of each star. This one I'm going to attach the little dolphins, and I'm going to also add hot pix crystals as well. I also add them on the ends, and then there's some that I don't do. I haven't covered all this, but then I figured out I could cover that. I actually made one with this is a push pin. So I've actually figured out how to make those as well, so I can use the push pin. And I do have some of the I do occasional diamond paintings every now and then. I mean, I haven't done any in a while, but I have done them before, and I'm going to take my diamond pins and cover those as well. Now, the only ink pen, I mean, you can use like the ones if you go to a hotel and you get an ink pen or an event, or, you know, where they're giving out ink pens or whatever. But the only kind of pen you don't want to use, I don't even know where it is right now. You don't want to use those clear, hard plastic ink pens. The ones that look like that, they kind of look like this, like this type of plastic, this clear plastic, like this glass. You don't want to use those because those will totally melt in the oven. I bake anywhere between 250 and 275, you know, but you just got to follow your baking instructions on your brand of clay. And I'll probably bake these for, well, I have a couple other pieces, so I try not to bake just one or two pieces unless I need to get them out in a hurry, which I kind of have to have these done by Wednesday, but I'll have these done by the night. I have the oven actually preheated right now. Trying to roll that seam out. Yeah, that's the thing with polymer clay. You have to bake that to make it rock hard. So as you can see how this is soft right now, you hear the difference. So yeah, but that's also the thing too. You can start making a project, walk away, come back, and pick up where you left off. You know, and you don't have to worry about your clay drying out like you do with air dry clay or model, you know, the Model Magic. Which actually I have some of that, but I don't know what I'm going to do with it. Our local library does crafts to go, and me and my mom will get them every month. And I don't actually do the crafts that they are. I use the supplies for other projects. Now, you also got to make sure that you take the ink part out, which I can show you how you do that. So you don't need the caps. Now to take the ink part out, you can either, sometimes you can do it and you can pull it out right here, or you can just pull the black piece out, which I do. And of course, there we go. You just pull that out and you'll cover this part, but you don't put this part back in until you're done baking and your pin has cooled down. All right, so I have a neat way of getting all the fingerprints and all off. This is just a piece of picture frame glass that I taped up the edges. And I use this for a lot of things when I'm doing paintings, when I just need to roll a piece to get like fingerprints. I want to get the fingerprints off, or I need to smooth it out. Good. Now we'll move that out of the way. Now, I did have all my hot mix crystals separated, but I needed the containers. They ran for something else. So, yeah, they've now gone into a big bucket. Big one. Big ones. And no, I need to look. Okay, this is going to be. Ooh, now it's going to play hunt for the little. There's one. No, that's the bigger size. Oh, this is going to be tricky. Okay. Bear with me a minute. Transfer some stuff from one thing to another. I am eventually going to separate these back out. It's just I have to find something I can use to do it, because really not easy. So, there we go. That's easier. I need 4 of those. These are so tiny, they're hard to find. Okay, there we go. Alright, so I have my handy dandy wax pencil here. And I will take the sample. Oh. Okay, normally I do not have technical issues putting these on. Now, also, this is going to be raw clay to raw clay. I don't need to use Bake 'em on, but if this was baked clay to raw clay, I would have to use the Bake 'em on, which is just basically a liquid clay adhesive. But I'm not actually going to use that because I'm actually attaching raw clay to raw clay. There. Now, let me take this pencil, and I'm going to attach a and there we have an almost finished ink pen. I just attached the little dolphins and a hot fix crystal. And then I added hot fix crystals to the dolphin's eye. So basically what I did was, like I say, attach the hot fix crystal. And then the little dolphins I made out of my client, I'm just attaching them on there. And then I just take the little hot fix crystals, use my wax pencil to pick it up, and I just place it on right there. Place that one right there. Alright, now I have 2 extra crystals out. Alrighty then. I always do that. I always get more out than I need. So I have this tray thing my mom made me for baking on, which has my little polymer clay pumpkin that I'm making from a project from my other niece. But I have just some cardstock that's folded up like this. And I stick that in there on the tray. And then I just take the ink pens and I lay them in one of the sections. That way when they bake, they don't get no shiny spots on them. And they don't touch each other. Now I'll cover this with a piece of aluminum foil. You always want to cover with aluminum foil, and my fan wants to blow my aluminum foil off. Technical issues. So I need to get the tray out of the oven first. Like I said, I have my toaster oven set between 250 and 275. Is what my clay bakes at. And I just got the oven thermometer. I'm shocked this thing still works. So I'll just sit this on the tray. That got going. Thermometer back in there. And I will put this, oh my gosh. Yeah, you can use a home oven, a toaster oven, either one works. You just want to make sure you have an oven thermometer so you know what your temperature is not spiking. Oh my God, this is getting on my nerves. The fan does not work. I never had this much issue. Very good. And yeah, so you can use a toaster oven or a regular oven. Alexa, set a 30-minute timer.
30 minutes. Starting now.
So I'll bake them for 30 minutes. They'll come out, and then I will. Nope, that one's not it. I will use the Sculpey Gloss Glaze, and I'll put a glaze on it, and to make it a little on the shiny side. So, let's see. I'll figure out where I'm going with those scraps later. This will probably just get mixed together as a new color. Or I will roll this out as a. Actually, I may roll this be able to be rolled back out as a marble sheet. So, just flatten this a little bit so I can put it. Yeah, so I can actually roll that out later and make another pin using the same colors. I swear, if I didn't need that fan on, I would put it on. I decided to cut my AC off and just let the fresh air come in. So, okay, so those colors are done. Okay. So the next thing that I'll be doing is a pixel art cane. So basically what I did is I just used a pixel picture, broke down into the squares, and I have a polymer clay extruder that I have a square die, so I'll be able to make these square colors. And I have it broke down on how many colors I need, or how many of each I need in the cane. So it's going to. My extruder has tons of dies. Big square. And it's just one I got off of Amazon. I think I might have got it for like $15. Oh, you're welcome. So I'm going to start with the lighter colors and work up to the darker colors. But I'll have to clean in between. Because I don't want contamination of colors. I just realized I have so many videos to go back and catch up on. So I'll unscrew that. Now with these dies, I've learned a trick with them. You have a smooth side, and then on the other side, right around the shape, you feel a little bit of roughness on it. You always want to put that side facing toward the inside of your extruder. But we're going to start with the glow in the dark. I only need 2 of these, so I don't use a whole lot. It also depends on how long of a tune you want to make. Is how long you're going to cut your pieces in a minute. Yeah. And then you just roll your, so it fits down in the extruder. You'll screw on the cap. I have, like I said, for a lot of the techniques that I do have videos on my channel, or canes or different techniques I've learned. They're called Project of the Week videos. So probably, I think I may have to change the folder, their name of the folder they're in. I'm not sure on the playlist. And then you just extrude and it pushes the clay out through the die. And I tend to, once it starts getting longer, I go straight up and down with my extruder, just so it's up there. And I'm not sure exactly how long I am going to make them yet, so now I'm out of baby wipes, but I do have this is just like t-shirt material that I wet and I just clean out so it doesn't contaminate the next color. The problem with the glow-in-the-dark clay is it's a really soft clay though. So you have to be kind of mindful of that. And another trick too is once you make a cane or you extrude a piece, if you let it sit for a while, it's easy to handle. Oh, I only need one yellow, so. When you're using your extruder too, you always take a little bit less clay than you think you need, because of how it pushes it through the die, and it actually lengthens it more than you think it does. Right now, I'm actually working on this little pumpkin. He's going to be made out of extruded square snakes, and when he comes out, he'll actually have like a pixel look. But I also can reduce him down into a smaller cane if I want as well. It all depends on what I want to, what I'm making with. I mean, I have a round die that I use and I'll make keys. This is basically the method that I'm doing extruding here. I could actually use these colors and I can make a checkerboard cane if I wanted. Basically, this is also how you would make a checkerboard cane if you want to do a checkerboard look. There's going to be one bright moon in this. The yellow is going to be for I'm going to actually replace one of the squares and make a moon. So I mean, something. But You can, this is, I mean, if you do the pixel art books, coloring book, you can basically take those pictures too if you have the colors for those for them, and you could do the same technique. A lot more orange than any of the other colors, so take a bit of that. And see, I just, you know, basically when I do go live too, I just title my videos Chill and Chat because I never know what I'm actually doing. So that's why I just titled Chill and Chat. So, you can see. Should be enough lines. This is the one I need the most of. So hopefully this one. If not, I can always extrude more. But I think this is good. And of course, there was an airport. Are you talking about the little silver metal piece, Chef? You're talking about this little piece here? These are the extruder dies. Each one of them has a shape on it. And that's the shape that comes out. Yeah, they're the dies. The different, I've got triangles, I got flat, rectangles, different spaghetti shape, like and I don't know why my lighting is green screen in my face out there. Probably make these 2-inch. $28. So yeah, I need to actually 2, 4, 5, 6. Seven, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Yeah, those there's different brands you can get. There's one by Walnut Hollow. You got Loose Clay. You've got Makins, different extruders. This one I just got, like, say, on Amazon. I don't even know what brand this one is, but you can get them where you can actually hook a drill to them. I could actually get an attachment that I could put on this to do that, but I don't have it. Almost got where I put the thing. But yeah, feel free to ask any questions you want, stuff, you know, and I can answer to my best ability. It's actually going to be flat. I'm probably going to reduce it down, and make it into a veneer. And use it for other projects. But I'll show you here in a few how we actually want to build it. It starts out, it's going to be a stacked cube. But it'll be sliced in. When it's sliced, it's going to be 3D when it's put together, but when it's sliced, it'll be in 2D. If that makes any sense. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. Oh, I still need one more. Woo! Where'd that go? Okay. I drop it. Thank God we own cats that will not mess with the polymer clay. Because as much as I drop it sometimes. Yeah, I still have 2 more colors I need to extrude. And I will get to putting it together. I'll show you how that works. Normally I would have had all this already done out, but I'd already had the pieces extruded out, but I was a little slacking. That should give me what I need. That should be. Now I can always extrude out more. Okay. Good. And then we will do the last 2 colors. I'm kind of dreading doing the green because green is a highly pigmented color, like red. I don't know the color in my hand. So I only need 2 green and 2 black. So actually, truthfully, I've actually extruded more yellow and glow in the dark than I really need. See, this is what I mean by green and is a highly pigmented color. I don't know if you can see. Well, actually, if I do it over here, you can see how my finger's green screening out because that's green dye out of the clay on my fingers. Yeah. Red will do it. Some blues will do it. It's just a high concentrate of pigment in the clay. Yeah, I could actually, if I wanted to, and I could mix that green with another color and say, you know, a blue and get a darker blue-green. You can actually use the theory of the color wheel and mix your colors via the color wheel as well. A lot of players just start out with the primary colors and mix their own colors from just using the primary colors and following the theory of the color wheel. Me, I've gotten a lot of my my colors because I made boo-boos on projects, and I just wad the clay back together and wind up going to be using it, what you call scrap clay, which we use to fill beads or things like. And I wind up getting some pretty colors and wind up making things out of them. Might as well go ahead and cut these. I still have one more color I need to do, but I'll go ahead and cut the pieces I need. So I don't use them all. Well, I only need 2 of them. I know I only need 1 yellow. I actually had more yellow than I needed. Yeah, so if I wanted to make a different green, I could mix blue and yellow together to get that. Or if I wanted to make a different orange, I can mix my I could mix you know, red and yellow together to get orange. And then if I wanted it more, you know, and it also depends because I do have to start like specialty colors from, like, I have one called Granny Smith Apple, which is a really pretty bright neon kind of green. Yeah, I don't understand why I did that. I had more color than I needed, but I always do that. And you can also mix glitters, mica powders into it as well. Alexa, stop. And I'm not let those cool down in the oven. Those are the pin and the piece. Yes. But yeah, so you can yeah, you can use the theory of the color wheel and mix your colors. Or you can just wing it and, you know, try mixing things on your own and see what you get. Because even if you mix something and you don't like the color, you can use it as what we call scrap clay. We use it like for backing a piece, or use it as a filler for a bead. You know, if you want to put what we call a veneer on a bead, which a veneer is just a cane that you lay your slices out and roll it flat, and you know, you put it you can cut out from it and stuff. Like I said, I have all kinds of videos on my channel about how I do things. But I mean, like I say, I'm no expert on it. I just show how I do it. Now there's some techniques that I didn't quite get how the person was really doing it, but I took bits and pieces and figured it out on my own and did some tweaking. And I've learned how to do it my way, you know, which works for me. But, you know, you can always try your, you know, and do it your way and see how it works for you, and vice versa, you know. Because the way one person does something is not always how someone else does it, you know, because it might not work for them. You know, so. It's like I learned how to make these leaves from Christy Friesen. Now, Christy Friesen actually shapes the teardrop shape herself, you know, by hand. I figured I couldn't do that. I could not get it to work right. So I have these leather cutters that I use. You can use like for polymer cutting the clay and all. And I have one that's kind of a teardrop shape. So I use that, and my leaves come out so gorgeous. This is one of them. I don't know if I've done a video. I don't know if I filmed a video yet on this or not, but I will be doing a video on how I do those. And I will probably do a step-by-step video on how I do this as well. I think I've done a step-by-step on my ink, how I make my ink pens. But all my projects, I call them projects of the week. They all come out on a Sunday. I need more blocks of this. I need 17 of these. Eesh. Now I'm cutting these, like I say, in 2-inch sections. But you can cut these in any section, any size you need. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 28. Okay. You could, like I say, make these in longer sections or shorter sections, however you want to do it. It's up to you. I do 2-inch sections because I think it gives me the perfect size for when I'm doing stuff. Yeah, the fun part is going to be putting this together. You just follow your pattern, and Still probably don't have it. Nope. Still don't have it. Oh, what's that? 8. That needs 11, 12. I'm still didn't do enough. Oh, I hear. I do enough this time. Should have fun this time. I hope. Like I say, I wasn't fully prepared. I just threw this together really quickly because I wasn't quite sure if I was going to be coherent enough to even go live today. After, let's see, Friday into Saturday, and then I watched all of Sunday's lives. Well, no, all of Saturday's lives, and got up and went to the store Sunday morning, missed 4 lives, come back and finished all the rest. I still have to go back and watch the 4 lives I missed. So. That's an accomplishment for me because when I set myself to binge watch stuff, I normally, follow through. And he turns it's so tricky to should have enough. Actually, I have more than enough. So now, step out of the way. Now we will assemble it. So I need a black, 5 oranges. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Don't worry about the ends right now, because you will slice that end off. So that's 5. Another black. Okay, so that's the first row. Now we'll go the second row. We need 2 oranges. 3 blacks. And then 2 oranges. Okay. Now the next row is totally a solid orange, so it's orange all the way across. Okay. Now the next row we have 1 orange. Okay. We have 1 black. And this is where I'm going to put the glow in the dark in for the eye. In the original design, that is black, but I am using glow in the dark. And then we go with a orange. We have the glow in the dark. Black. And an orange. Okay. Next row is 1 orange, 1 black, 3 orange, 3 orange, and a black, and then an orange. Okay. Next row is a black, an orange, another orange, green, two oranges, black, so we have 3 black, a green, 3 black, little things to do. Actually, let me get more. Actually, no, I'm not going to do the moon. Because I have to do more. So, trim that real quick. So right now, I don't know if you can roughly see the pumpkin shape. I'm just going to give it a light push so all of the together. Scrap clay. And there you have your pumpkin. Great. Now, if I want, I can actually reduce them down. By just smushing and pulling, smushing and pulling, smushing and pulling, flattening. What I'm going to do is I'm going to keep some of them at a big size. And I'm not worried that the end is distorted a little. Put this. Out. And as you can see, I'm reducing them down. Yeah, the ends look wonky right now, but that's fine. This is the end here. And that's I can even go smaller with that if I want it. But I'm probably going to leave him about that size. Because he'll be the centerpiece for an earring. Now all this scrap here, I will just take this and I'll just mush this all together. And this is black, orange, and green. The dark, so I don't know what color I'll get. Thank you. So I'm probably going to get a brown, which that's cool. I need some more browns. Now I probably could figure out how to do that and do that on a round scale as well, but I haven't figured that out yet. Yeah, this is going to wind up being a brown. This is what I mean by we get scrap color play, but we call this mud because it usually comes out a muddy brown. Oh, you're welcome. Like I say, I can go even smaller if I want it. But I tend not to do really small. I have, but it was just a retro cane. So. Yeah, that's pretty. I actually like that color. And then this is, like I was saying, how you can make your own colors. That was black, green, orange. Okay, yeah, I'm probably going to go ahead and jump out of here in a few minutes anyway. That was black, orange, green, and a little bit of glow in the dark. Now the glow in the dark's not going to show up because it's so much. It wasn't that much, but tiny little bit. But that's how you can mix your own colors. And it gave me this dark kind of chocolate. I don't want to, maybe a chocolatey color brown. You said you go live at 4:30, right, Blitz? I think that you're Central Time, so that's an hour behind me. So yeah, I think you'll be live at 5:30 my time. I don't know. I've learned new time zones this weekend. I already watched one friend, let's say Christy Friesen. She's in Hawaii. Okay, yeah, okay. So, yeah, I'll catch you over there in a minute. I'm going to go ahead and hear myself. Thank you both, Blitz and Chef, for being here. And I hope to catch you all again soon. Peace.